The Formal Gamer, podcast for those with exquisite taste.
Welcome to Season 11 of the Formal Gamer podcast. Grot and Dante return on their quest to eradicate the curse of the Freeloka. The peaceful people of Parasha live a quiet and tranquil existence, but evil is coming to rip apart their lives. For some, more literally than others.
Hi guys, sorry for it being a little bit late this evening, but the podcast will come out before the end of the Sunday, as I promised. Thank you to all those people who are very patient, like some chimps and some bugbears and a person who drinks tea. You're all excellent, and I'm happy that you're enjoying this season. I'm really enjoying this season. But more important than what I enjoy and what anyone enjoys is that you enjoy the episode. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Formal Gamer podcast. We are in the midst of trying to sort out how many dairy farms we can start in a region. Or more importantly, trying to track down an evil blood cult. Last episode, Grot and Dante went over to another farm to try and... Well, they were approached by some men from the circus and offered tickets to the circus. However, Grot overheard these men suggesting that they were up to no good.
Very suspicious.
Very suspicious.
Especially as this is a known Freeloka area.
You got suspicious quickly, though.
Yep. Grot and Dante then cut across the fields, snuck into another house and decided to pretend that they lived there as well, much to the confusion of everyone.
For no reason.
For no reason apart from the cause confusion.
I think that you're underestimating how much on the back foot that would have put them
to
negotiate.
That was such a confusing situation.
Do you get the feeling that Grot and Dante have been out in the wilderness a little bit too long and they finally found some civilization and now just toying with people?
Toiling or toying?
Toying.
No, they're
Tooling.
Tooling with people. They're toying with people. Yeah, they have gone a
Not
little...
always tool with people.
Yeah. Dante
Do you remember
didn't.
when he... well, there you go. At last you're getting some of my good qualities. Do you remember when he got his... Grot got his cloak of darkness and spent
Oh,
an
yeah.
episode trying to scare goblins at the bottom of a basement library?
I do.
It's the ultimate nighttime,
after
daytime
making
cloak.
friends with Rakab, the future courgette farmer, but
No,
now...
no. Not friends. Making a robbery into a business deal.
Yeah, making robbery into a business deal. They have now got a new son, called Gorlock, who is a halfling. And he was out with Urath and Hran from the circus. You believed at one point they were just circus ticket salesmen, then you believed they were just robbing people, and it turns out they were kidnapping people. When Gorlock said, "What should we do with all the people in the back of the carts?" Which is at that point you decided you're going to have to kill Hran, and then Urath made it quite obvious that he was far more into the torturing and killing business than he maybe had let on. Gorlock you're still not entirely sure about, but he seems a little bit more naive and innocent. You've released those prisoners. You hope they don't go around spreading that there's a knight and a bugbear going around killing circus folk. Rakab is waiting at the door of his house as you approach.
Okay.
You're approaching on his two horses with a cart being driven by a halfling.
Ah, yes, so now we've got... How many horses
You have
on
four horses now and two carts.
Rakab, we've made an investment for you.
Oh, is this still part of the robbery?
Yeah, but I think we could say that.
Oh, this is lovely. And who's this? Is he another robber?
He's my adopted ward.
Oh! And where has he been up till now?
I think he was part of a murder circus.
Well, no, he robbed us. He robbed us and gave us this card.
Right. And how's Lawson? Is he all right?
Oh, yes, I would like it if you could make a hamper to send to him along with an apology note.
Oh, is he okay?
I think he was a bit flustered. Dante, you were the last one to speak to him.
Yes, he was very concerned that he now has some competition in the dairy business.
Oh, yes, he won't like that.
Yes.
But he mainly makes yoghurt. Should I just do something else, like butter or milk?
That would be nice of you, yeah.
Okay, that would be nice of me. Okay, we've been discussing plans, me and Saraba. Just discussing what our plans for the dairy farm.
Oh.
We might call it the Robber's Farm.
Yeah, or maybe make it a little less obvious. The Robert's Farm.
Is that your name, Robert?
Yes.
Robert the Robber. Okay. Do you want your name in the farm as well?
No, I'm a silent investor.
We'll rename our farm Robert's Farm.
It's nice.
I think we've all had lots of excitement today. I will be going to bed with my new ward.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep him safe.
God, right, okay. What does ward mean? Hang on.
It means that I will keep you safe.
Right, okay. So I'm not going back to the circus.
No, well, no.
Am I a farmer? Am I living on the farm now?
Wherever I go, that's where you live.
Okay.
So I'm going to get stuck getting worried if you start pulling out your pocket and he has to walk around holding your pocket and sort of in a weird prison sort of.
What on earth are you talking about?
That is a prison move.
I've
Yeah.
never been a prisoner.
Means he's your bitch.
I've heard about that. Well, look. Let's all go have a rest. And we need to come up with a plan because are we going to do anything about the missing circus?
No, you're right. We need to investigate this. If at the moment, to me, it just seems like these are bad people stealing people from the local villages for an unknown reason. If there's any chance that it's connected to our wider plan, then I wish to investigate it. There's nothing that's
The wider plan to start the dairy. Yeah.
Yes. There's nothing that suggests that they might get in the way of our plans, or be connected to our plans for the wider dairy system.
But they are stealing children. So
Yes.
for that, I'm going to have to kill them.
I would agree. If it's connected to the dairy plan. We'll see.
Just if it's connected to any kind of farming, agricultural plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get some rest and we'll
Let's
head
all
for
go
the...
to bed. And while we're in bed, we could ask Goroth what to expect.
My name's Gorlock.
Yes. There. It's been very emotional for you.
Goroth is maybe slightly too similar to another character's name from a previous series. Let's not get confused with these. Gorlock.
Yeah, so I think maybe take a bit of a rest then.
Okay,
Do we want to hide the cart in case they come looking for where the circus people
we'll
were?
put it round the back.
We hide their cart round the back.
right, okay. You pull the cart up round the back, and it is like hidden. Anyone staying on guard?
Rakab.
Yes, I feel that's appropriate.
Okay, Gorlock curls up under some blankets and tries to go to sleep, but looks very nervous. And Rakab he accepts to stay awake.
Okay. Thanks for offering, but as I said, this wasn't really up for debate, if I'm honest.
Yes, it's fine. Your view of me changes very quickly to like we're friends to I've got to do exactly as I'm told.
Well,
I'm never quite sure where I stand with you. But
I'll be honest, we've been having fun with you, and we need to get serious now. Some serious sleep time.
that's fine. Let's all go to bed.
I'm just tired and hungry, and well, I'm not hungry, but you know,
Okay.
well, different sort of hunger.
You go to sleep and you wake up to the sounds and smells of breakfast being cooked.
Excellent.
Lovely. What a lovely way to wake
I
up.
like. What are they cooking?
It just seems to be some sort of eggs just being cooked up. Sort of onions, eggs, bits of potato being cut up in there. Seems to be some sort of nice omelette-y thing going on.
Oh, okay. I look at how cooked is the omelette at the moment. I'm looking.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's sort of.
That's fine. I'll have that. I'm so hungry. Just whack it onto my plate if you don't mind.
Saraba nods and sort of serves a bit up to you. The potatoes are a bit undercooked. She probably could have done with a little bit longer. But
Is the egg undercooked though?
no, the eggs relatively cooked.
No, I give it back to her.
I'm not sure you're going to get any life force from a raw egg.
But Dante's still working out what's going on here, so
that's
you know.
fine.
You got to
Raw
test it.
potato? Not so much.
No, you try a bit of it and then you sort of give it back to her. She scrapes it back in nervously, starts mixing it back around like, all right, the robbers have asked for me to cook it more.
Right, we do that, sort up, and should we saddle up?
Let's set up and go on the road.
Do we take the cart?
Not their cart. We take the other cart that we stole.
Right.
So can I use their cart to go to Hairlev to buy goats?
We have to see if their cart is identifiable.
It looks very plain.
Okay. Well, yeah.
How about the horses?
That they would be recognised by their owner of the horse.
Rakab, we're taking their horse. No, we're taking your horses that were ours anyway because I robbed them from you, and you may use the horse,
the new horses.
The new horses, yeah.
Okay.
Gorlock, you're walking.
What if anyone asked where I got the horses from?
Well, you had two horses before anyway.
But the other farmers will know these are not my horses.
Will they? Why?
Because we all know each other's horses. The farrier will recognise my horses. Do I tell them that some robbers bought me 2 new horses?
No, it's a good point.
Say you inherited them.
Okay.
Maybe we should take the circus horses.
No, because we're going to the circus.
I'm going the opposite way to the circus.
Yes.
Rakab, I'll leave you to make that decision on your own.
Okay, I have.
Right.
I need to go and start a dairy, so I need to go and get some goats. At least.
Okay, let's set off.
How much money do you think you're going to need?
The gold's enough to buy goats.
Oh, right, of course, yes. But I mean, infrastructure and
Well, I don't know.
bribes, I assume.
I mean, maybe I'll need some more. Do you think I'll need more gold? I've never started a dairy before.
I think it would be prudent if we invested more gold in our dairy.
I do as well. Come back to us. We'll come back. You come back with an estimate, and we'll see you in a couple of days.
Okay, I'll get some carpenters to give us some estimates on a dairy barn.
Good. Right. Right. So we
The homestead is going well.
Yes. So Dante gets up on.
It's
one of the,
like when you do all the side quests before doing the main quests.
Dante
You leveled up the homestead. Now let's start on the main quest line.
Dante gets up on his horse. So, let's make a move, Grot.
Yes.
Is Gorlock on your horse, or is it?
Yes, he's my ward.
So you're not taking the cart, just the horses?
I
Yes.
think just the horses.
Yeah, just the horses.
Okay. So yeah,
And a bag with the clown clothes in.
Okay, yeah, I'm taking your equipment. You got some saddlebags and stuff. You start riding. Rakab tells you, town's, a 2-hour ride away still. We are quite a long way out. And you sort of ride up sort of at the brow of a hill, and then you see down the distance sort of a larger lake sort of in the sort of valley of this mountain as it sort of undulates up and down. And at the side of it, you can see clearly a small village, town, you're not sure, exactly. But then much more obvious, just slightly further up the mountain, these 2 huge tents that have been erected. Clearly the circus is very, within walking distance of this town.
So Gorlak, tell us, what's the deal? What's the deal with this circus?
Well, we travel from town to town, and then we set up. They make me go and take some people, and sometimes I have to clean out the bears or the lions, and that's a dangerous job, so I don't want to do that. So taking the people's the easier job.
Where do you take the people to?
You take them to the red and white tents, and then they're dealt with there by whoever's working the tent.
What happens to them?
I don't know. Some of them might get jobs. I don't know what's happening to them today.
How did you end up in the circus business? Where were your parents?
Oh, I ran away.
Why did you run away?
Well, I had a warrant on my head.
For what?
Stealing.
I bet you didn't give people the money for the things you stole.
No, that's called buying.
What?
No, I was stealing. Just small things at first, but it got worse and worse.
Well, maybe we can put your skills to good use.
Oh, okay.
Rather than stealing for your own greed.
Okay.
We might need you to steal some information for us. Do you think that you could get into that red and white tent?
Oh no, that's not the tent. I'm not really allowed in that tent.
What
That's
would you?
more serious people.
Who is allowed in?
Oh, any of the Delata, they're all allowed in there.
The Delata?
Yeah, they're like Mr. Primrose's sort of like main guys. They're allowed in there. And then the guys who set it up, obviously, there's quite a lot of them, but we don't get to talk to them. They're very strange.
What's so strange about them?
They don't ever say anything.
Like the drones, maybe?
Yeah, they're just like these pale guys. They just do all the work and they don't say a thing.
Sound familiar, Dante?
Yes. Grot.
Yeah?
I think we may be onto something here.
Told you so.
Tell me more about these white people. Have they always been around?
Yeah. They have their own caravans and they turn up together. They always set up the red and white tent. They deal with all the customer complaints. At the moment, we're not allowed anywhere near the red and white tents. The VIPs are in there.
Tell me more about PC Primrose.
PT Primrose. Yeah, he's the ringmaster. He's really
What does
been good to me.
PT stand for?
I've never asked him. We don't talk a lot, but he took me in when I was, on the run, and they knew the law was after me, and they protected me when the guard were coming for me.
I wonder why, Dante, they didn't eat this one.
Didn't
Eat him.
Well, he works for them.
Why would they eat me?
It's just something people do sometimes, isn't it?
No. Did they?
Yeah.
You said that joke about him eating bodies earlier. Do you two eat people?
No, I've never eaten a single person in my life, and I will never eat you.
Okay, that's good.
And by virtue of that, I won't eat you.
Okay.
By association.
Can you both roll a d20?
What are we rolling for?
You're rolling for persuasion because you're both telling the truth, but I'm not sure he's quite.
Oh no. I hope you rolled high.
Persuasion is 3, intimidation is 7. So
It's a
13 or
persuasion,
7.
You said you weren't going to eat
13.
him. You're not trying to intimidate him.
13 for
I got
persuasion.
4.
4, right. He's looking more nervous than he was before. He's not comfortable.
What? You're supposed to not be nervous around me. You're my ward.
Okay. No, I'm not. I promise I won't be more nervous.
13 plus 7 for intimidation. Promise harder!
I promise I will be less nervous, he said nervously. He's struggling.
Look, we'll be on the level with you. Should we, Tin Man?
Yeah, let's...
I feel like I have to use my code names around you.
Yeah.
Should we be on the level with him?
Yeah.
Cover your ears up for a second.
Okay.
Should we be on the level with him and tell them what's going on?
Yeah.
It would either push him over the edge and make things much worse, or it means that it might, make him understand the severity of the situation.
Gorlak,
He takes his hands over his. Hello.
we're not really here. Well, in fact, no. We might be now, but we didn't come here to start a dairy farm. It may shock you.
That is surprising because that man was so certain you were here to start a dairy farm.
That is a happy coincidence.
What sort of farm are you here to start?
A bloodbath.
Oh, that's not a... And you're not going to eat me.
No.
We think that, we think now in the last couple of minutes, since what you've told us, what's going on here in this circus, the stealing of people, might be connected to a wider plan that we have been looking into. A plan to farm humans and humanoids and goblins and orcs for eating. Well, not goblins and orcs, but they eat halflings and...
What? No, who's eating them? No one in the circus
very
eats them.
bad people. And we've come here to investigate that. Now.
Roll them a persuasion.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
19.
3.
Okay, so I'll take the middle of that. I should have really picked something to do that. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to have to roll that again because what I've done there is I've rolled a dice.
You don't
not
decide
really
what that means.
what the dice meant, and it was high, really high. And I was like, so does that mean he really believes the thing that is true? Or does that mean he's really doubtful of it?
Search within your soul.
So the higher the dice roll, the more he's going to believe you this time. 17, yeah.
Yes.
So he nods and he goes, oh my god, the people I've bought, that you think they've all been eaten.
I do. I mean, I'm very suspicious of my colleague here because he thought that very, very quickly.
That I was incredibly right.
He goes very quiet and very pale, and you hear him start to sob.
There, my ward. I know the feeling. We've all done bad things, but what really matters is we still have a choice. Even when we realise how bad the things we've done are, we still have a choice to do the right thing afterwards.
He nods, but doesn't say anything. He seems very shaken by all this.
So I think we need to. How many days till the show starts? Do you think?
You think it's sort of 3 or 4 days, maybe?
Okay. Well, is Gorlak, does this usually sell out? Do we need to get tickets now?
Always sells out, but
Right.
they just let more and more people in. Like, the place is always full, but they'll just put on show after show after show.
Right. Do we want front row seats, do you think? Because I'm quite excited now.
Well, okay, Tin Man. Here's the thing, right? There are probably already people who are in the white and red tent that need saving. So what you have, you're in a conundrum here, because I know I can see on your face you really want to see the circus, and you think it would be a wonderful time for you. But on the other hand, we could stop the circus from eating people. So which one would you like?
I feel like you already did me out of one show.
I did you out of one show.
Yeah, when you went to the hotel, you ruined the show at the hotel as well.
So I'm always the one that ruins your fucking parties.
You're so worried about seeing the show at the circus.
So,
Right, here's a plan, right? What skills do you have?
many. And
Hey, what are you talking about? Maybe I don't got that skill.
many.
Well,
What's it to you?
I'll tell you in a second. Maybe we could infiltrate the circus by you auditioning for an act. I've always found you very humorous.
I think perhaps I would be more suited to maybe just doing the casual work when it comes to either bodyguarding, moving stuff around, general door security, counting people coming in. Or maybe we should just avoid that and just sort of sneak in and just pretend we've always worked here.
Well, I'm trying to think of ways that we can both be at the circus.
We get a ticket.
Okay. Well, let's just rest for 3 days. We'll get a ticket, shop at the circus, watch the show, and then we'll deal with this all afterwards. Maybe by that time, Goroth will stop crying.
Gorlock sobs quite loudly. Like, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you
fine.
cry. You cry. You've led a lot of people to their deaths. You cry.
Gorlak, talk to me about the security to get into
Okay, I won't cry.
to get into the staff sort of area.
You mean the red and white tent?
No, just the area in general that the people who work for the circus are in.
It's not really a area.
They're not like a fenced off area where
No.
they keep their carts and
No, you can just
caravans.
go up to them. It's where my cart is.
Okay.
I work for the circus.
Yeah,
But what about the red and the white tent?
No, we're not allowed in that one.
Oh. What if you became? How do you think someone would become one of the delectables?
The latte.
Yeah. Sorry, it just sounds so much like a lovely gelato ice cream.
I don't know. They've always been the same one since I've worked at the circus.
Interesting. Will Goroth cover your ears?
Okay. No, I got my ears as a DM there. I forgot I'm not just another player playing Gorlock.
Do you think that these Delates might be Vryloka? They might sense you.
We can go and have a look. It would be weird for them to be doing the sort of lower hand sort of work, though. I would imagine that maybe if there is any Vryloka association, it's up at a higher level, and these are just lackeys, either not knowing what they're doing or.
Can I roll an insight, see if that makes sense? So I feel like we... I'm not very good insight. 9 plus 0.
17.
Because when we've seen...
You've seen Thralls, who would definitely do lackey work, but he's not suggested that the Delata have done anything apart from gone in the red and white tent. You don't know what goes on in the red and white tent.
I poke Goroth in the...
sorry.
Just on an unrelated note, do the Delata, do they wear vials around their neck? Like necklaces or anything like
He's
that?
going to have to do a history check. He rolled a 20, you lucky bastard.
Bingo!
Yeah.
Bingo bango, Tin Man!
The plot thickens.
Definitely. I've definitely seen some of them wearing one. Pierrot definitely has one. And I think...
Do they
I
have...
think Il Pantalon's got one as well.
Do they,
Il Pantalon's got one.
Do they associate with you guys much?
With me? No, they tell us what to do.
Do they eat in the same places and drink in the same places?
I mean, they drink with us sometimes, but not as much. No, they're the bosses more.
Right, okay. Well, that's a pretty... It's got me interested.
Because, they're also the main event of the show as well, so they're like the stars.
What do they do?
Well, they're the clowns.
I hate clowns.
They're the comedians.
I really feel like we can learn more about them by watching this show.
This fucking guy! Do you think we can do this campaign by just going and watching the show and leaving? No, we just not do anything. How many campaigns can we get through where we just go, we watch the stuff that's set up for us, and then we leave, and we just have a lovely time? We eat at the banquets, we watch the entertainment, we go on the holidays.
I mean, I thought this was the distraction, but now you have my attention.
Oh, good, I'm glad.
Where are the animals?
Sorry, I tried to distract you.
Where are the animals kept?
Well, we've set up the animals. Sort of. Can you see that sort of smaller orange and white tent at the back? That's where we keep the feed, and they're the cages around there.
What's the rumble lion?
The rumble lion. Oh my god, that thing!
What is it?
It's huge. It's just this huge lion, but like scaly at the back, like a cricket or something.
Who feeds the rumble lion?
Oh, not any of us. No, Il Dottore feeds the rumble lion.
And what does the rumble lion do in the show?
We never really get it out. I don't know why it's there.
You mean it's not a part of the show?
Never. They use the normal lions. I'm not even sure what the rumble lion's for.
But when you advertised it to us, you told us we would see the rumble lion.
We always lie about it. But they always threaten the rumble lion's going to do something, like to get more people there. And some of them are disappointed that they never get to see this thing.
But they enjoy the rest of the show enough to not complain.
The show,
Stop trying to scope out if you're going to enjoy the show or not.
the show's incredible.
God, now we've lost
Do
him. You
know what people's favourite bits normally?
Tell me.
The acrobats, the clowns are amazing. The freak show's brilliant.
What? Who's in the freak show?
Oh, like the freaks. Like, we got some right little weirdos. We've got... I don't really know what their names are, because, like, we don't talk to them, because, you know, they're freaks. You don't talk to freaks. But you should see, like, the human oven. It's disgusting. Or Knitting Needle Nelly. Oh, that's gross. Or Mr. Window.
Right.
Right, well, that's done it, hasn't it? Now you're definitely going to go see the circus show.
I think it would be interesting to find out more about this rumble lion. Whether or not it could be that this isn't even connected to the dairy farmers. And it could be they're just feeding the people to the rumble lion.
I mean, I don't know.
The vials was a pretty big clue.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. This is definitely the people we're looking for.
And the automatons.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I got distracted by the show.
You're so desperate to watch the circus. You're looking to try and convince me out that it's not the people you think it is. So you go, look, let's just watch it and see. Just give me one day at the circus to enjoy myself, and then we'll decide whether that was an evil circus.
Do you do you practice the show?
Me? I'm not in the show.
No. Before the opening night.
Rehearsals? Yeah, they do rehearsals.
Maybe we could get a look at the
Well, I mean, the freak show's already out and set up. The villagers are seeing the freak show in the evenings.
Oh, let's go.
And the game's already set up to make some extra money. They're already set up. We get them done early, and like they see the freaks, they're like, "Oh my god! If this is just like the freaks, imagine what the real show's going to be like."
Well, I feel like we have to address the fact that they might recognise you, Tin Man.
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Oh, my name's Dante. Oh, I'm a master. Well, you know, I can't because he's right here, so I can't go through all the crap that you tell everyone. And the fact you stink of, you know what?
That's true.
I don't think you smell bad.
It's more of a not a literal smelling bad. He smells bad on the inside.
I've never been good at metaphors.
Let's have a look around the area.
Yeah.
Okay, you're pulling in closer towards the town of Parashar, and you can see sort of it's sort of split into two levels, as a lot of things are in this area, sort of tiered up the mountains as people have dug in. Sort of tiers. There seems to be one sort of lower part of the town and then an upper part of town. You can see quite a lot of smoke coming out of buildings.
And the circus is outside, is it?
Yeah, outside to the north of the town. You're sort of coming along to the banks of the lake that the town is on. The town's on the side of this lake. You see a couple of little jetties across the water. And as you're getting closer, you can see a lot of smoke coming out of buildings, especially like quite a lot of yellow smoke. Sort of deep plumes of yellow smoke.
If only Rakab was here to ask him.
I know. Well, we could ask Goroth. Maybe he knows. Do you know what this yellow smoke is?
Gorlock? No. I've not really been into town much. We were sent to do the farms.
Oh, okay. Well, let's keep going.
Okay, the path sort of follows along the side of the lake, and you see the lake is getting thicker and thicker with lilies and lily pads. It's beautiful. And then as you get towards the town, you realise they've sort of encircled the town in sort of with a moat, but that is itself thick with lilies as well. And you're coming along to a little drawbridge on the western end of town that will take you across sort of this moat and across these lilies. And it just seems to be down, and there doesn't seem to be a guard in front of anything like that. But you've seen there's other sort of people around walking in and out of town. There's a few cottages outside of the town and a couple of jetties onto the lake, and you can see someone setting up a boat and someone fixing nets.
Okay, make our way into the town over the drawbridge.
Okay, you sort of come through over the town. There is a small town wall. It's not particularly sturdy and nothing that would stand up to any great siege. And you find yourself in sort of quite a regular town square. There's sort of clearly some houses, some shops. There's a tree in the middle of town, but it's big, but it's not excitingly big. You see kids running around. It's just
what are the buildings made of?
They're sort of stone with sort of often wooden slatted roofs.
Okay.
Okay. Gorlak, where would we? In fact, no. I'll ask Gorlak to take us. Gorlak, can you take us to the area where the freak shows are being set up?
Well, that's further north in the circus. Yeah, we'll have to take you to the circus then. So that's out of town. It's about, you'd say it looks like, from where you're running down, it's probably like a 15-minute walk outside of town. Because it's so mountainous, they've had to go a little bit further away, maybe.
What are we going to do with?
Because what are we interested in?
The freak show, I don't think it'll be open now. They welcome people in the evenings normally. It's sort of middle of the day now.
Well, we can find out where the barrels from the smokehouse end up in this town.
Maybe there might be another smokehouse.
Maybe. We could, we could just ask around to see if anyone went missing last night that anyone knows about. Something else we can do.
I think that might cast suspicion. Let's go see if we can find some cigars.
Okay, there seems to be a couple of like taverny inn style places. So the sort of nearest one to you is literally just sort of by the side entrance there. There's definitely a tavern.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place to hitch horses. There's a young boy waiting there to obviously hitch them for you.
Yep, hitch them up, do that.
Okay.
Yep. Thinking back to the smokehouse, they did distribute their products. This was like a sort of like
there's a plantation. Yeah, sold cigars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can you both roll me a perception check?
Bloody can.
Not very good.
There is something.
13.
There's something a bit strange about the town, but it is definitely not in anything you can put your finger on right now.
So the tavern that we're going to, is the yellow smoke coming out the chimney there?
No.
Have we passed somewhere where the yellow smoke was coming out of?
No.
Okay. In the distance, like visually on the skyline, can we see?
Yeah, you can see a few of the buildings across the sort of town square have got it. The smoke.
And they're clustered together, are they?
No, spread between them. There's a couple. One will have it, then a few won't.
Maybe if we arrange for a room.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go in. Arrange for a room, just for...
Yeah, so the guy goes, welcome to the Mask and Gloves. How can I help you?
Room, please, for 3 of us.
Certainly. 1 room, 2 rooms? Don't have a 3-person room.
One room.
2 rooms, please.
Okay, yeah, that'll be 10 silver, please.
Pay the man.
Yeah,
And do you have any... Looking for... last time I passed through, I had some fantastic cigars.
Oh, yeah. We from down at Herlev.
I believe that was where they were from, yes.
Yeah, Mikkela's Ranch. Tragedy what happened down there. They say his body never been found. That's what they say. That's what they've been saying.
Tragedy.
Oh, that's what they say.
That's what they say, yeah.
Yeah, I sell them. That's 15 copper a piece.
Take a couple.
Yeah.
Does it, when he opens, I don't know, does it look like there's...
Yeah, he's got like a rack of shelves behind him. He pulls out a couple of cigars out of a jar.
Yeah. So, with the tragedy at the farm...
Oh, we won't be getting delivery in a while. We'll be running out soon.
There's no alternative stock coming in.
We've inquired about some other places. It's not our biggest seller. It's more of an ale drinking place up here. So I won't go bankrupt. I told them that. I won't go bankrupt, not over cigars, but no, they're good quality ones. He seemed a very nice man, Mikkela. He came up here a few times. He came up here a few times, actually.
Interesting business up here. That's for a big shot like Mikkela.
Well, he owned a plantation. He weren't the king of the land. Well, he weren't the king of the land. He just ran a plantation. He was just some bloke. He was all right. He ate around the rest of us. He farted like the rest of us. No one's airs and graces, not round
When
here.
he stayed here, did he have his own place?
No. He didn't stay here. To be fair to him, he didn't stay here. He stayed at the Jester's Pride at the top of the hill. Stayed at Jester's Pride.
No, I meant like the town itself, my friend. As in, did he stay in the town?
Oh yeah. He stayed up at the other tavern.
Jester's Pride.
Yeah, Jester's Pride. A little bit higher, a little bit mightier. No, they've got better floors. But
I think your floors are lovely.
Oh, see exactly. I've had them done since they've been done. I'm glad you noticed.
I don't mind 4-minute stains on the floors.
Exactly. Tells you what sort of establishment you're in, doesn't it? Tells you what establishment you're in.
How busy are you at the moment?
Well, we got a couple of rooms left after you gentlemen. A few people have come down from the mountains, for the circus, and there's been a few more folk in town the last few weeks. Generally, I'm not sure what everyone's up to, but there's been a few more people bittling around. A few of the people, maybe some of the artificers have got a bit more work going on. So yeah, it's pretty exciting for me.
Artificer being like them.
Yeah, the artificers. Yeah, we make a lot of stuff. You've not been here before, sir?
No.
No, well, welcome to Parashar then, sir. Welcome to Parashar, the finest artificers in all the land work in Parashar, sir.
What do they produce?
Oh, we produce powders and chemicals like you would not believe, sir.
What are the powders used for?
All sorts of alchemy and stuff, I believe, sir. I'm not in the business myself. We ship to all the universities, all the wizards across the land. If you want a powder, if you want a glass made of something that's going to fizzle your brain, I've heard, this is the place to get it made. All sorts of intricate little works. They make all sorts of little contraptions for us.
Excellent. You've been very helpful. Thank you.
I'm a very nice man.
You do your town a service.
Thank you, sir.
Stow some stuff in the rooms, maybe?
You thinking of Gorlock? Stow him in there.
No, we could do. How do you feel about that, Gorlock?
You want to leave me in the room, do ya?
I mean, wouldn't he be more useful with us?
My problem at the moment is... let's go up to the room.
Yeah.
And while we go up to the room, yeah.
All right.
Well, look, what have we got you?
No,
Yeah.
just look. You can stow me wherever you like. I'm just out. Just keep me out of trouble, please.
That's the right attitude.
So, okay, let's go up and see our room. Does it look lovely? Lots of vomit stains on the floors?
This place isn't that bad.
No.
It's quite nice.
Oh, that's better than I thought.
Yeah.
Look, if we're in the room, if we're in quiet, problem is, Gorlock, is that you're expected to be working for the circus right now.
Yeah, they'll be upset I didn't come back last night. They won't be happy with me at all.
So if we rock up there with Gorlock, then it's going to raise suspicions.
Let's go. What kind of hair has he got? Let's see.
I've just got short brown hair, just sort of badly cut.
Don't be down on yourself, Gorlock.
I don't have a barber.
Any woman would be lucky to have a boy like you.
Well, I shouldn't be going if I'm a boy. I should really be with a woman.
One day, though.
One day. Thank you.
Does he have a beard?
A bit of light stubble, but no, not a beard.
So what do you want to do? You want to dress up as a girl, do you?
Well, we could make his face look different.
No, that's not good. I think we should dress her up as a woman, and then no one will be.
So
If that's
Grot,
your thing.
I'm a little bit worried about you, Grot. Something's changed.
Yeah.
You don't want to kill people.
Yeah,
You taking this boy, you want to sleep with him, dress him up as a girl.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
we've all changed.
yeah.
A little
I know
bit.
you've changed.
Yeah, well, I've realised what's important in life.
Murdering people who get in your way. Yeah,
Yes.
No, yes.
Yes. We're now on the same level.
So, look, well, I don't know about that. Look, if we want to bring him with us, we need to disguise him. And what better way to disguise him than dressing him as a girl?
You can just leave me in the room if you want. I don't need to get in no trouble.
Or we could just leave him in the room.
Is he's still wearing the clown costume?
Yeah. He's taking the bells off his feet.
We need to get into different clothes. I feel like kind of when you take a uniform like that off, you become less recognisable, perhaps.
Well, how many halflings around here that we've passed?
You've seen a few, yeah. Yeah, it's not rare to be a halfling here. It's not the most common. You've seen more dwarves and a few more halflings.
What if we shave him completely, including the eyebrows, and then we get him some new clothes?
Are there any religious? Have we passed any religious-y type?
Not
places?
yet. But you're right at the edge of town. You've just come in and gone into the first basic building.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking dress him as a monk, or with a cowl, something to hide his face, maybe,
Yeah, that could work.
or a jester's mask, or some sort of.
Yeah, but then again, they'll make you think that he's part of the circus.
Yeah.
Well, for the moment, you stay in the room. Gorlock.
With our stuff.
Yeah, Gorlock can be trusted.
Gorlock can stay in your room. We'll put all the stuff in my room.
Okay, fine, okay.
Gorlock, can
You
you
got
pick?
anything I can read or anything?
Gorlock, can you pick locks?
Oh, yeah, I'm not bad at it.
No, I'm not bad at it. Okay,
Oh,
15.
sorry, I was a thief.
Yeah.
You hoped he was going to lie to you, and then you've done an insight check. And your insight check, yeah, Gorlock's not bad at it. Imagine it was. No, Gorlock's like, he's terrible.
Actually, yes. Is he good?
No, he's good. He
Yeah.
can pick a lock.
I keep all the money on me.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems prudent. Okay, well, Gorlock, you stay here. I'm sure we'll have use for your services later.
Okay.
Let's get on the road.
I give him a memorabilia book of the sights and sounds of Torhay.
Okay, he settles down under the bed.
I've never mentioned before, but
Yeah, I'm going to let you have it. That you pamphlet around with you. You found it in a barn and were like, oh, coincidental. I'll have that. Gorlock sits reading, and
I give him a cigar.
as we leave the room, I sort of said, "Are you sure we don't want to, make sure he doesn't leave?"
What does that mean? What do
Well,
she cut his hamstrings out?
No, I was thinking more tie him up, but or
No, it's better if we trust him.
are you going to lock the door?
What's the point?
we'll lock the door to where our kit is and leave the other one open.
Because otherwise he's just gonna unpick it, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a scamp like that.
I might leave Io with him so that he can play with Io or feed her, and she can watch him.
You know he's not a child. Just 'cause
What? What?
Play with iron.
Why is he so small?
He's such a small child, though.
Just as though he's playing with his birds.
No. Okay. Take the hawk with me. Right. Let's go. Let's go up to.
Let's go further into town.
Roll a perception check.
17 plus. Was it?
Dante hears this, so you know it's wrong. Okay. Dante, you hear as you close the door, the voice from inside the room go, "What have you got yourself into this time, Gorlock?"
Okay. Yeah. So where are we going to go? Where are we going to go first?
Well, we could inquire in the Justice Pride. If
Seems like a good stop.
Yeah.
Would that be on the way to?
No, different part of town. That's to the northeast. The path looking like it's going up to the circus is northwest.
Where's the
So last time we may have made
The lake is to your south.
Lake is to the south, right?
Last time when we were asking questions about Mikla of Hairlevin, the pub that he owned, didn't go so well for us, stealthy wise. I don't know how we're gonna. Maybe we use Gorlock to go ask the questions, and then all the comebacks on him.
What questions would we want to ask, though?
Well, remember there was some interesting things in his. Well, no, it wasn't his room in the pub, was it? Or was it the?
No, that was the pub landlord's room that had all the artifacts.
He was a collector.
Sound out the landlord.
So I think if we go in there, and you might be able to use your Vryloka sense to see if there's any, if it's maybe a Vryloka base. Mikhail's staying there, then maybe it'll be run by another Vryloka. Potentially.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go.
Right, head away to the Justice Pride.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for costume shops.
You go
Churches.
past. There's a tailor's. You go past.
Well, while we're here, we could go in.
Do you have anything child size?
Yes.
Well, try and sell us on this. Give us 3 of your best child outfits.
Okay. And he gets you like a little sailor's outfit, like the sailor blue outfit.
Done!
With a red bow and
Done!
a little white sailor's hat.
Done!
Wait.
Gets you one of those. He gets you like a little green and yellow sundress.
A what?
Done!
Green and yellow sundress.
What's a sundress?
A dress you wear in the sun.
Oh.
It's just nice.
No, this is for a boy.
Well, you didn't say. You just said child.
Well, I am now.
Okay. Puts the sundress back. He runs off and gets a pair of dungarees with a red and white striped top. And he goes, "This
Very sailory.
Oh.
we live on a big lake.
That's a good point.
We do a lot of boating. I'm sorry." And he goes and gets sort of
This better be good.
he goes and gets like a little blue suit, little blue pinstripe suit, clearly made for a child.
What, like a businessman's suit?
Yeah, a little business suit for like a wedding or something like that. He goes, this is the most expensive child's outfit we have.
Sailor suit.
Okay, he pulls out a sailor suit.
Okay, it's got a hat.
When it says sailor suit, what sort of rank of sailor?
No, like almost like a costume, like for a little kid to be dressed as a sailor. Like you wouldn't pass yourself as a member of the navy in it.
I know, but which member of the navy is it emulating?
I would guess just a
So much credit to the sailor's outfit.
Do you not know what I've described when I say sailor's outfit for a child?
Yeah, so you look like flares with like...
No, like a little blue and white sailor's outfit they normally have with a red bow.
Red bow?
And a little white hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I can't... it's not like... It is a sailor's outfit, not a navy outfit.
Why are we playing?
I don't know.
Do you have anything more monasterial?
He looks so confused. And he's like, you mean like a robe?
Yes.
Yeah, I have an old robe or something. And he brings out a robe. It's probably going to be a bit big for Gorlock, but it'll go over the top of him.
Yep, fantastic. That'll do.
No, we bought the sailor's outfit.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so he sells Don Sailor robe and he sells Grot and Dante.
Okay, we'll ask him which he wants to wear. We'll give him the choice.
Yeah.
Right. I think I know which one he's going to want. The child sailor's outfit. I'm just going to show Abu what we mean by the sailor's outfit now. Here's one on eBay. Oh, God. That's what we mean.
All right, yeah. So like a seaman, just a normal seaman.
Yeah.
It's not like a captain. He's not like an admiral.
No, he's wearing a little sailor's outfit.
Right.
So do you want to change your mind now?
Well, like, I still think it's gonna be weird.
It'd be weird either way.
Oh, there's the exact one I was thinking of. That's the exact one I was thinking of, the red bow.
Really, that is just so weird.
But it's for child. He didn't think you were buying it for an adult. Oh,
Why would he want a child sailor outfit?
Who?
Gorlag.
What? It's not for him. It's for us.
How are you going to fit in that?
You don't understand. You've never been a parent.
Right. Okay, so make our way onwards to the Jester's Pride.
Okay, you go through town with your new outfit in a bag, and you see sort of a few of these. You get closer to this sort of smoke. Roll again for us. Perception.
What's it smell like?
15.
Eggy.
Sulfur.
Nitrogen.
Sulfur. That strong nitrogen aroma.
What does nitrogen smell like?
Not like that.
Did you mean to say nitrogen?
Nope. I thought, oh, chemicals. Blur out the chemicals.
Chemicals. Yeah, it's only a couple of chemicals.
Pretty sure nitrogen's odorless.
Yeah, I think it is.
Argon.
A noble gas.
Exactly. Sorry, that's really tickled me. Just see your brain just went, quick, say a chemical. I know it's a chemical, this hurts. Grot took an extra second and thought of the chemical and said it, but you went, I'm getting it here first. Nitrogen.
Did that happen?
Like
we both turned to each other and went, nod. Sulfur, nitrogen, what?
His was just before you. It's like, I can see Grot's going to say something. Nitrogen. I've got a 1 in 100 chance that this is the correct element.
And growing.
Yeah. Exactly. It's unlikely to be Mendelevium in there. Exactly. I know the 101st element still. It looks like they're doing a lot of stuff with sort of sulfur. That seems to be relatively common.
Okay.
Because the amount of smoke up there, you're not sure exactly.
It'd be poisonous, then.
Yeah, certainly. Roll me an insight.
15.
And you got
16.
You notice that the inn you're in is called the Mask and Gloves, and its symbol was literally a face mask, like a surgical mask,
okay, interesting.
and long gloves up there. So suddenly that does make a lot of sense that they'll be working a lot with chemicals up there.
I think it'd be a bit weird just to go in and ask what they'd make it for. Or
I don't think so, because if there's a shop round here, they must sell this stuff.
You can see artificers like shops and like sort of chemical shops, yeah?
Last time things went down, I used quite a large explosive. I quite enjoyed it.
Gee, you maybe get some poisonous stuff as well.
Maybe poisonous explosives.
By intention or not.
Okay, yeah, if we're passing on, let's go inside.
Okay, so you sort of walk into one of the shops and you see just like the smell is very overpowering. You see 3 or 4 guys sort of working with sulfur. So they're sort of like they're chipping away bits of it, burning it. They've sort of got all these sort of glass tubes and they're distillating like liquids into it, mixing it, and you can see shelf after shelf of like powders and tinctures and stuff like that.
My, quite the collection.
But thank you.
What do you have for sale here?
Well, we have every combination of sulfur that you would need, everything. We can make black powder, we can make nitrates, we can make charcoals, anything you want.
Anything, any remedies? My friend here, he's suffering from being an asshole.
Well, we have some that could permanently end his ability to be an arsehole.
Oh yes, give me some of those. A cork, perhaps.
I think you'd best ask someone else for those, because you've already admitted to me your plan.
He's got a point!
Okay, I'll just settle for explosives then.
Okay. Are you in the mining business?
Yes.
We're rather low on black gunpowder at the moment. I am sorry.
Where did it all go?
The new arrivals in town purchased quite considerable amounts of it.
God damn it! Are they mining as well?
I believe so. There must be some sort of
Where are they
yellow rush
from?
on. I did not know them. They said they were mining to the north somewhere.
Mining to the north. That's where we were going to mine.
Well, those hills are quite untapped. You know, we have great deposits of sulphur around here, but I'm surprised miners come from far off to mine here. But they spoke with different accents. They were quite secretive about their plans, though.
What accent was it?
Sort of thick and rich, far away lands, I'd imagine. They spoke sort of a arrogant drawl almost.
What were they mining in Herlev?
There were mines there. I can't remember what they were mining though.
Or was it just a front?
No, actual miners.
There were
What were
mines.
they mining?
You changed who the leader of the mine was. Oh, pop off.
Oh yeah, but what? Can I roll a history to see if I remember what they were mining there?
Yeah.
I mean, it was only like oh dear, it wasn't that long ago.
Let me remember. My history's pretty strong. I have at least a 0 in it. 13.
That seems to be just sort of simple metal or stone mining. The
Oh, it
mining-
was the coal for the coal and stuff.
there was
and-
coal right down the bottom, but the original mine seems to be a massive stone mine. So you're not sure if this mining is connected to that mining. You're not entirely sure. Not actually sure what this mine's about at all and who these people are.
No, that's true. But we know how to become the most powerful person in the mine.
It's the tallest.
Yes, that's our speciality.
Changing mining leadership.
Regime changes for mines.
Well, you've told us a lot about what you don't have. What do you have on offer?
Well, creams and tinctures and yes, we
What would I want sulphur as a cream for?
any skin condition, sulphur is good. Do you have the ringworm? Are you suffering from the dust? What about a scaby?
No.
Then probably a cream isn't necessary, but just in case, I don't like to dare say, but upon your back, upon your buttocks, and acne, spots.
I see. Not for today.
I don't think anyone's ever looked in my bum.
Oh. Well, that's more the pity in some way.
Is there a service I can pay for?
Yeah, we do sulphur rubs, and at that point someone would look upon you. That would be more done by the Rasa Shastra, not by us.
The Rasa Shastra.
The Rasa Shastra, the medicine woman.
Okay.
We make the powder. She is the expert in their use and the.
We are diverting from our path. We've got what we need here. They have no explosives. Grot, let us move.
Yes. Let's keep going.
We'll take our mining business elsewhere.
Well, lovely to meet you.
Yes, I'm sorry you couldn't be as helpful.
I do apologise. If you're willing to wait a few weeks, we will be making more black powder.
Apology accepted. But no.
Okay.
Dante's thank you. Politely, just...
That's absolutely fine.
Let's keep on going. Just
That's interesting. We got a little nugget there from something going on in the mining.
Yeah, potentially.
Yep.
Making our way up to the Jester's Pride directly, unless there's anything that picks our eye up.
More of these little tinctures shops.
The majority of the people walking around, do they look like locals, or do they look like...
Yes, they look. Roll me a perception.
Good. Dante continuing his streak of low perception checks.
20 overall.
You see a few people who look maybe a little bit differently dressed. A couple of people more colourfully dressed might be circus folk.
Same sort of...
Not quite as loud as what Gorlock was wearing. Gorlock. Oh my god! Now I've confused myself. Gorlock. Yes.
Can we see tourists around here? Does it seem like this would be a tourist spot?
No, doesn't seem like it'd be a touristy place.
It's such a nice lake.
It is. It is a lovely lake.
You know, if I had a family, Dante, I would bring them places like this all the time.
I think the difficulty of travel in these days would make tourism to a place like this very, very difficult. We're sort of maybe in a pre-tourist era.
If you had a family...
Yeah.
I mean, you've never talked about this before.
Well, I don't have a family, do I?
No.
I'm saying if I wasn't a hideously broken murder machine, and instead I had a family, I would probably imagine that I would take them to places like this. And I could get all their ringworm burnt out. I could get the Rashashash to look in their asshole.
The important things in life.
They would be safe and they would be healthy. They would have ringworm for only half the year.
At most.
Yes.
Life does come a full circle.
You find yourself outside the Jester's Pride. It is a imposing 3-story building. Dark woods.
Sorry. Imposing to who?
Well, compared to the other buildings. I'm not saying that you're scared of it. Dante runs away from the building, terrified. And as you step in, the episode ends, and we will see you all next week.
Oh.
Sorry. Dante looked genuinely shocked and upset. Is it because another episode went by where nothing actually got achieved?
Well, no, I didn't have any milk this episode.
You did not.
Speak for yourself, I bought
In fact, I didn't ask if the sulfur could have helped my throat.
No, they did. No, you didn't. You asked them.
Right.
If only there was
Dante,
some sort of medicine woman who they had advertised.
Dante looks at the Jester's Pride and turns back around thinking,
That means the episode doesn't end.
I
Because
missed
the episode ends when we go inside. If we turn
missed the
around, it
trigger.
doesn't
It
end.
ended when you opened the door.
Sorry, do you have a... well, I haven't opened it yet. Do you have a calling card?
Thanks for listening.
The Formal Gamer, podcast for those with exquisite taste.